Hi, welcome back to the welcome back to the AweFull podcast.
He interrupted himself.
Shut up. I have text to speech on and in another channel on Discord, and it's sending stuff, and I need to turn it off. But I'm gonna do the intro first. Welcome back to the AweFull podcast. I'm your host.
Turn it off first.
What is that beeping noise?
I don't know.
It's coming from Alex.
I can't hear it.
Okay, he's just going crazy then.
He's having
Alex.
data transfers.
Welcome back to the AweFull podcast. I'm your host, Elliot. Here are my co-conspirators, Alex and Idiot.
So, if I'm you, that makes you the idiot.
Never mind. My name is Jack, and I'm here with Alex and Idiot.
It's pronounced Elliot.
Idiot.
Yeah, that's all I've got to say, really.
Well, we know
Should
it's
we
been
wrap
a
this
while.
up? Is this it? Is the end?
All right, and that has been the AweFull podcast. We'll see you in the next
great,
one.
guys. It's been really fun. I can't
Alright.
wait to do this again. Alex, you got any final words? Too late.
I don't even know.
Bye.
All right, goodbye.
Bye.
Okay.
And then the end card rolls, and then
Yeah.
okay.
All right. So that was a good podcast.
That was a good podcast. Now we're not on the podcast. Let's talk about all of the crimes we've committed.
All right. So this morning, when I was running errands before I came and recorded the podcast, I ran over an old lady. Blood everywhere.
When you say before you came and recorded the podcast, you mean you came, and then
I
recorded the podcast.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe he came while recording the podcast, and that's what that stuttering was at the start.
Oh yeah. Yeah. At the beginning, he was like, "Welcome back to the."
Hey man, listen. I don't judge you what you do.
And when he's saying he had to turn off text to speech in other audio channels, that was him cleaning up.
It was just listening to some fucking.
Hey, listen. All right.
It was just ASMR of someone rubbing a cheese grater against their foot.
Oh no. Oh no. It looks like I forgot to turn on my video. I'll turn it on now.
But we're not recorded. We finished the podcast. It's done.
Oh shit. Oh no. Elliot,
Yeah.
what have I done? What have I done?
I always get like this after masturbating. What have I done? This cardinal sin I have committed.
Father, forgive me, for I have sinned and I loved it.
I was doing it in the confession booth. Just
excuse me, sir, are you done yet? No! God, now I have to start over.
No, Daddy. It's Father. Please call me Father, not Daddy.
Daddy, I've been a bad girl. It's Father, forgive me, for I have sinned. Daddy, I've been a bad girl.
Daddy, I'm sorry. I've been a bad girl.
I feel like I should call the police.
Nah, we're fine.
This podcast is sponsored by churches.
Churches, not even a single church, just churches.
All churches, no matter what religion, they all got together, put their money together.
And they're like, you know what, those awful guys, we should sponsor them.
They ain't so awful.
Lord,
Alright,
you brought up Alex Y.
You think we can even get monetized in the first place, Alex?
Absolutely not.
Alright,
We just ejaculated in a confession booth.
since the joke has run its course, why don't you remember that we're recording, Jack, and introduce the podcast and what it is and what we're doing?
Oh yeah, okay. Well, it's been a while. This is the AweFull podcast, as stated earlier. It is a podcast that is quite awful, no doubt about it. I hate it. I want to end my life.
Mm-hmm.
And on this podcast, we talk about various topics. Essentially, the theme of the podcast is just the members of our channel just getting on, having a discussion, having a good time, you know. And then we usually rip on John, but he isn't here.
Sometimes we debate.
So I'm going to be the target of bullying instead.
Yes.
No, we're going to spread it out evenly. It's going to be 50% Alex and 50% Alex.
Yeah.
That's pretty fair.
Yeah.
Normally I'm the
Alright.
one doing the bullying, so this is probably like karma.
I split it into thirds. 50% Alex, 50% Alex, 50% Alex.
All right.
I'm great.
Anyway, that's if you haven't tuned into this podcast before, that is essentially what it is about.
Yeah, sometimes we debate. We're very good at debating. We consider ourselves masters. We love to master debate. We master debate quite frequently. About three times a day we master debate. And when we're done,
three times a day is beyond healthy.
3 times a day, and then once we're done, we just feel disappointed in ourselves.
You really just wanted to make a master debater joke, didn't you? Because
Yes.
we don't actually debate on this podcast. You really just wanted to say that.
Everything is a debate. I say one thing, and you always disagree.
No, I don't.
You get it?
Um,
Okay.
All right. We do try to release this podcast at least once a month, but it usually ends up being every 3 months, maybe
been every 8
6.
months now, hasn't it?
Oh my god,
Is
it's been
it
so many. It's been so
We-
many months.
Me and Elliot have been trying to run this podcast for about 3 years now.
Yeah.
Many failed attempts.
It was originally called Class Clowns.
It was, and then
And there was another time it was called the Hitler Youth.
and then awful version 1 spelled differently,
2.0.
and then now we're here.
Yeah.
But that's really it.
This is coming out in December. It's being recorded on
December.
December the 2nd.
Yes. And yeah. All right.
Now we timestamped it. We can do anything. We can talk about the present, the past, the future.
All right. Let's
I
talk
think
about
we
the
can talk
future.
About the future. Let's see.
I'm in fact a clairvoyant. I can see your future. So Elliot, I need you to say the first 5 words that come into your head.
Purple. Demonetized. Oh god, no, I can't say that word. Chinese.
I love how long it's taking you to come up with words. I know exactly what you were going to say now.
No, I wasn't going to say
I know.
that. I
Yes,
wasn't
you were.
gonna say.
Fucking right.
I was going to say something else.
Yeah, fuck off.
Wait, I've got 3 left.
No, you have 2 left. You said 3.
Oh,
Can you not even count?
I'm not Asian like you, okay? This is not... Noose Bible.
All right. So in 7 days, you will have a child come into your life through natural birth or other methods. I don't know. It's your
In
choice.
several days? How long has she been keeping it from me?
You're just really unobservant.
I can believe that.
I thought I felt something grab me the other day.
You probably already told him and he'd forgotten.
Oh. No, she actually watches this podcast.
All right. So
My
call her.
girlfriend.
She's probably literally the only one.
Yeah, she is. I don't even watch it. I edit it. I'm just like, oh, fuck this.
We actually like the first 2 podcasts we made on this channel. We didn't even watch. We had someone else edit them.
It's because we've already lived the conversation. Why do we...
I know. Have we even watched any of our podcasts like in full after we recorded them?
I know I haven't.
No.
That's
Right.
just the level of professionalism we're dedicated to here.
Well,
Yep.
now we've made that joke, I'm going to get a text after she watches this saying, excuse me, that's not very appropriate. How dare you talk about our unborn child like that? I'm like, oh no.
What are you gonna name it?
Queef.
I like it.
Wait, no.
All right.
Actually,
Okay.
I really want to name a kid Gregory. Not Gregory, and not Craig. Gregory. So it's
You're
spelled
still on this
It's
Gregory
spelled
thing.
Cregory.
Do you just
Cregory.
want your child to be bullied?
You're still on this Gregory thing. It's been like 5 years, Elliot.
It's
You're
the
asking
goal.
for your kid to get beaten up.
Hey, Craig. Yeah? What's your full name? Gregory.
But Craig already sounds weird. Because it's not Craig. It's Craig.
Craig. What about Craigulus?
Oh.
It's like Nicholas. But Rickolas! That's my kid's name.
Alright, our first topic of this episode is, what would you name your kid if you had one? You can give a genuine answer or a funny answer. But if you give a genuine answer, we're going to be like, boo.
Boo.
You suck.
I really like the name Rickolas Caged Monkey.
I like the name Pickles Cage.
Ooh,
Why'd
ooh.
you have the monkey in?
Don't ask
I
questions.
don't know what my kid's name would be, because if I was in a position where I was having a kid, I would just change my name face and leave the country.
He's done that twice before, believe it or not.
I am Elliot's father.
Guess what his nationality? He's Puerto Rican.
He's just a really good actor.
Yeah, he's really good at accents. Do
That's
a real
actually-
accent for a second, Alex.
My real accent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
That was fantastic.
Honestly, man, like, the transition between the two accents, top notch.
It's flawless.
He should really get an Oscar this year.
There's just a guy on my screen staring at me eating a massive slice of pizza. It's making me so uncomfortable.
Oh, speaking of pizza, I used to work at Chuck E. Cheese.
Look how far apart his eyes are.
He looks stoned.
His eyes are as
Why
far
have you
apart
got
as like the
why
two
have you got two
pepperonis on the
pictures
bottom.
of people with weird eyes? What is that about?
I've got loads of weird pictures.
Oh no, we don't need because then I'm gonna have to edit them in. That means I'll have to what? Yeah,
What? Why?
that makes sense.
Anyway,
I don't even know
yeah,
where this came from.
I used to work at Chuck E. Cheese, and I just wanted to point out that I found a used diaper on the floor one time of the arcade. In the middle of it was in between 4 games, just right at the intersection. Kids were stepping on it, and I had to pick that up.
Oh, fucking hell. Do you have to clean afterwards as well? Or do you just have to pick it
Yeah.
up and there's the cleaner?
I had to clean up after it.
Oh, that's
When
fucking
I used to work in a cafe, I found literal human shit in it. I don't know how it got there.
I'm
I
so
don't know
glad
who
you
did
work
it,
in
but
an
it was.
office. I've only ever
I
worked
wish
in an office and I'm so fucking glad hearing these fucking stories.
Okay, so when I first got the job, I was closing and it was about midnight. I look up and the robot is just staring at me. I don't know if they turned it off in that position, but I didn't notice it. And it was staring at me. And I swear to God, my boss just saw me staring at it, snuck up behind me and like jump scared me from behind. I may have accidentally slapped her in the face.
Oh my god, you hit a woman?
Yeah.
That's so on brand for awful.
How old were you when this happened? When was this?
It was about 6 months ago.
Oh, shit.
I want to see what this robot looks like.
It's a standard Chuck E. Cheese animatronic.
We don't have Chuck E. Cheese here.
Do you actually not?
No.
The only reason I know what Chuck E. Cheese is because of the internet.
Oh, is it the weird mouse?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
I'll see if I can
so-
send.
It wouldn't
I'm looking at
I-
pictures of it.
would just be
This is
I
the
have.
This is the thing you had to dress up as, right?
Yes.
Jesus.
Do you still have those pictures that I sent you?
I'm not sure because I got a new phone.
No, it should be on Discord.
Oh, then probably.
Yeah, I sent them pictures of me suiting up, and also there's a few videos that I took that I'll send to Elliot so he could share it with you guys. But yeah, I worked at Chuck E. Cheese, and it was just it was not good. Like towards the end of my like stay at Chuck E. Cheese, I got so fed up with people that one person came up to me and was like, "Excuse me, can you help me?" I said no and I walked away.
Was it a kid?
Yeah,
How old
that's perfectly
was
best
this
as well.
person that you did this to?
I'd put her around 29.
Oh, okay, that's okay then.
Yeah, but she was like, I don't wanna racially stereotype, but the Chuck E. Cheese that we were at was like in a very uh poor neighborhood, and this woman, she was of African American descent, and she's like, "Excuse me, can I get your assistance?" I don't know why I'm going Southern, but just go with it. And I was like, "No." And then she's like, "Can I have your name?" "No." Bye.
Oh God! Why did you have to mention she was African American?
Because, like, that's the only customers we get at that store.
You know what my favorite thing in the world is, and this is me making your racism my racism. It's seeing the pictures of Asian people being scared by black people. Have you ever seen that video where there's a guy wearing the Iron Man mask?
Yeah, and then he
makes
takes
that
off the
woman
Iron
jump,
Man
and
mask.
she's just not scared, and then he takes the mask off and he's black, and she's just like, ooh.
I'm not scared by them. I'm just annoyed with how entitled they think they are at my store.
Well, that's what the white people are like in the cafe I worked at.
Oh
So
no,
it's
the
not a
white
racial thing. It's just
the white
it's just
people were even worse though. They're like, "Hey, get over here," and I'm like, "Where's your manners?"
Yeah, they have none. 'Cause
And
they're
this
entitled.
this dude was yelling at me because like I couldn't get my stuff done, and then he's like, "Can I see your manager?" And then my manager's like, "He's just a kid. What do you expect?" And then the customer was like, "Well, maybe you should hire some professionals." And then she's like, "Dude, this is Chuck E. Cheese." And I'm like,
How
"Damn
can
straight."
you be a professional at Chuck E. Cheese?
I know. Like, my job was trying to fix the games, and all I had to do was turn them off and back on again. That's legit.
that's
How...
And dress up as a mouse.
Okay, we can ignore
That
that
doesn't
part.
sound like my job.
He was a furry for a period of time.
I
We saved
was,
him. We rescued him. He's no longer a furry.
yeah, I work at I
You
work
sure
at
he's no
I work
longer
in
a furry?
I work in retail now. It's even worse.
Oh, that sounds worse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's like
oh shit.
it's just the store brand I work at. It's Marshalls, and do you have Target in the UK?
No,
No.
Do you have Walmart in the UK?
no,
The closest thing we probably got is like,
Asda
yeah, something like that.
or B&M.
It's like,
Yeah, B&M actually.
do you have
B&M's just weird.
do you have
okay.
H&M in the UK?
Yeah, the clothing
Yeah.
store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine H&M, but really run down. Like, it's all the name brands, but their prices are still low because the place is so shit. And it also sells like home decor. That's essentially what it is, what the place I work at is. And I work in home. And people, I swear to God, whenever they check out the rugs on the shelves, they never put it back. They always just bunch it up, and I have to refold them, and it takes me like 15 minutes, and my God, I hate working anywhere.
Right. Welcome back, guys, to this episode of Jack just rants about stuff in his life that's getting him down.
You're just having a mental breakdown
I
thing.
feel like this is his therapy. Like he treats this as free therapy because he can't bother to pay for it. He just comes on here and starts telling us all his problems, and we just benefit off of it. We just monetize it and put it on YouTube.
I mean, is that not what you're supposed to do with your issues?
It's creative, yeah.
I just don't think about mine. I just eat instead.
But no, like everybody on the internet does this.
You'd think that Alex is fat, but last time I saw him,
Oh, I've not
He
changed.
wasn't.
No, I don't know where I put it.
I started putting on weight, so I started going to the gym.
He's just
again.
bulimic.
He's not. He eats
No.
so much.
Oh wait, then what's it? Is it anorexic where you just
No,
starve
no,
and
bulimic
barf?
Oh
is-
no,
the
bulimic
bulimic
is where you
is
throw it
just
up, but he doesn't. I make sure. I check
I'm just
his,
magic.
I check his lips. Is it the lips that go a weird color after a certain amount of time or something? Thrown
It's
up.
like lips and skin and nails, I think.
Oh yeah, because the two fingers will have like stains.
So he just takes massive shits then.
Oh yeah.
We solved the case.
I don't know why we're talking about my shit. Can we change the subject?
Yeah, right. We should actually get onto a topic. I don't think we've actually started on a topic yet.
I don't
And-
think we have it either.
And we're
I hope you guys have topics because I was
20
making
minutes
tea
in.
when you told me.
Yeah.
When you told me to come up with topics, I went downstairs and made a drink. So I hope you guys have topics.
We're 20 minutes in and we haven't even come up with.
Okay, I was trying to tell stories about that time I worked in the hell that is Chuck E. Cheese, but you cut me off.
You know, if someone finds out that you're saying all this about not Chuck E. Cheese but your current job, you'd probably get fired.
Well, I mean, it's seasonal work, so they're probably going to fire me after the Christmas season anyway.
Oh, fun.
I mean, I'm
Yeah, I have
17,
until March.
so I don't get a lot of job opportunities.
I'm doing very well at my job. I raised £97 for charity.
If it's for charity, then it isn't a job.
Well, no, because, like,
He
I
did
was-
that at his job.
I was selling
Oh.
people stuff, and then I was also like, do you want to
Oh.
buy a voucher for a raffle ticket for charity? Just £1 each. Sold 97 of them in 3 weeks.
Well, what do you do?
Working
Are you
2
like a
days.
door-to-door salesperson now?
No, I just work retail, like
Oh.
DIY stuff.
Oh, nice. I'll come visit you at work tomorrow.
That's an expensive trip. I'm not at work tomorrow anyway.
It's just like I'm standing at the store, just like, is Elliot here? I have to catch my flight back in like 10 minutes.
I was like, no. Fuck off.
American scum.
We get a lot of Americans in clubs in Cambridge.
I don't doubt it, because like, Americans go to visit England just because they can speak the same language.
Yeah, well, they're not the brightest.
Well, yeah, it's America.
Alright, shall we get into a topic?
Yeah, okay, so the topic I wanted to talk about is, I recently, you know that movie that came out, Happy Death Day?
Yeah, it's getting a sequel, isn't it?
Yeah. And I was just like, how can you, like, it feels like Happy Death Day is its own self-contained story. It doesn't really need a sequel. And I watched this trailer for the sequel. It's essentially the same movie, but more people are dying, so she has to die even more to save the other people as well as herself. That's essentially the plot.
This is the topic you chose to come up with.
I don't like movie sequels. I really don't.
I love movie
Okay.
sequels. If I love a movie, I want more of it.
Yeah, but like, it. Okay, I will admit some movie sequels are good and all, but
Deadpool 2, better than the first one.
okay, that is one of the rare exceptions. Deadpool 2 was such a
Empire
good
Strikes
movie.
Back, better than New Hope.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Indiana Jones Temple of Doom. I'm kidding. That's a joke.
Indiana
And Crystal
Jones
Skull.
and the Crystal Skull.
Better.
Oh
Better.
god, I forgot that one existed.
A lot of people
Everyone
prefer
did.
The Last Crusade to all of the other movies, but my favourite is Raiders of the Lost Ark. Anyway, get back to your ranting. See, I told you this is therapy. He's come on here to moan about a fucking sequel.
Okay, but Happy Death Day. I didn't see the movie.
It looks
but-
it looks really fun. It looks like a fun movie to watch, so I actually want to
Yeah.
watch it. But
Which
the
one?
trailer for
The-
the sequel just spoiled what happens in the first one, so
Yeah,
what's the point
well,
of watching
duh.
the first one now?
Like Happy Death Day, I feel like it's its own self-contained story. She dies all the time, Groundhog Day style, and then she saves herself and she lives a better life and she's a better person.
I'm pretty
Uh-oh.
sure Supernatural did an episode where he kept like dying over and over again.
Well, yeah,
and
but that's
had to relive the same
supernatural.
day.
That's
If I was
supernatural.
a movie producer, I'd just watch episodes of Supernatural and make films out of them. Because sometimes they have good ideas. Or I'd watch episodes of Community and do that.
Yeah, but I mean,
So what you're saying is you'd plagiarise.
yeah, I was about to say that's plagiarism.
That's what this whole channel is.
He's not wrong.
I
But
won't,
yeah,
I,
I
won't,
It's
don't
like
know.
I won't
plagiarism, but we're
say,
too stupid to do it, right?
yeah, I won't say
Yeah.
what channel this plagiarizes, because if I said it, then if
I
we
wouldn't
ever,
know, 'cause I
if
just
we
don't
ever
really
got
watch
famous, which we won't, we'd probably get in trouble. Now, it's not
Yeah.
plagiarizing, it's just like inspired.
Stealing their
It's
ideas.
Inspired. It's inspired.
Yeah, I just don't know what to say, Elliot.
Alright, is that what you wanted to talk about? Happy Death
Yeah,
Day to you.
No, I just wanted to talk about movie sequels because I feel like Hollywood has run out of ideas.
Yeah, the main problem isn't movie sequels, it's reboots.
That is also true.
Well, actually,
Reboots.
it's sequels to movies that are really old. So, like Halloween.
Oh yeah, And the Jurassic.
The new Halloween, I watched it with Abby, and it just was. It was all right. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good. It was just all right.
It just wasn't needed.
The Jurassic World series is essentially just rebooted sequels to to Jurassic Park.
I liked Jurassic World 1. It was alright. And then The Fallen Kingdom was just a bit shit.
It really was. Because that's the thing, too, is now they're combining reboots and sequels. They're calling them, like, soft reboots, I think.
Yeah.
Where it's a sequel, but it tells a reboot story or whatever.
Like Ghostbusters.
Or, like, I don't know, Star Wars is a... what is it? The Force Awakens, that's a sequel.
Yeah, The Force Awakens is very similar to A New Hope, though.
So it's in essence a reboot, like.
Yeah, well, it's not a reboot, but like. Then
if
you get The Last Jedi, and The Last Jedi is very different, and that's why a lot of fans hated it because it's very different. Personally, I liked it.
Like, as I've given it more time to like process, it's been about a year since that's been released. I really see the beauty in The Last Jedi now, how it like turned the franchise on its head, but I still hate what they did to Luke Skywalker. Even Mark Hamill hated what they did to Luke Skywalker. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, but he had his own redemption in the end.
Yeah. Actually, did you know, apparently, according to the director, the reason why Luke died at the end of The Last Jedi is because...
Spoilers.
Well, it's been out for a year and it's Star Wars. If you haven't seen it, you're not going to.
Alex, have you seen it?
No, and I'm not going to.
So
exactly.
You've spoiled it for Alex.
I knew.
He couldn't wait to watch it.
I looked up the synopsis because I couldn't be fucked watching it. Like, I wanted to know what happened, but I don't want to know enough so I can be bothered watching it.
Like, the reason why he died was not because, like, it was akin to a drug, like, user relapsing and overdosing on his favorite drug, and that's what killed him. So essentially the Force killed him. He didn't die peacefully. He was in so much pain and he died from it. I can see if I can find the article right now. I'm going to see if I can find the article.
I preferred The Force Awakens to The Last Jedi, but I enjoyed The Last Jedi. I did not like the character Rose. She's just annoying. But I don't think it was right to cyberbully her, which loads of people did. Like, they bullied her off of Instagram and Twitter, I think. But I've got a Star Wars Lego advent calendar because I'm a fucking nerd. And the second door was Rose from The Last Jedi, and it's ruined my Christmas. She's just such an annoying character.
Yeah, I don't like how she saved Finn and then, like, you know, kissed him. Like, why?
It's supposed to be Rey and Finn, or Rey and Kylo. Pick one or the other. Do it.
Or apparently they're setting up Rey and Poe now. Like, what?
No, it's supposed to be Finn and Poe.
You're right.
Alex can't join in on this conversation, so let's start talking about Star
I
Wars.
know most of the characters.
Do you remember that meme that went around of Kylo with his shirt off, Alex?
What, sorry?
Ben Swallow.
With his shirt off.
Oh, yeah, Ben Swallow.
Yeah. That was hot.
It was. But I don't know, it's just...
He's literally got like a Roblox character.
Movie sequels, like, if they're not done right, they just feel like a cash grab, you know?
Yeah, I guess. I just think that... fuck you.
I'd rather have a sequel to something unique than a reboot, though.
That is very true. That's why I'm so glad Back to the Future hasn't been rebooted yet.
Don't say that.
They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. Trust me. Controversial opinion. I don't like Back to the Future.
Yeah, I think we've been over this before.
Yeah, it's just not my thing.
Understandable. I mean, it's personally one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah. I can understand why. I probably need to watch it again, and maybe I'd enjoy it. But I just got.
I don't know. I feel like it's one of those movies. If you think you're gonna like it, then you're gonna like it. If you think you're gonna hate it, then don't bother.
I want to like it. I really do. But I don't.
Just rewatch the first one and then see how you feel. Because the sequels. Back to the Future Part 2 was good. Back to the Future Part 3 I don't really know how I feel
I
about
think
that. I mean,
I
I love
missed part
cowboys,
two.
but
I think I missed part 2. I know I've definitely seen 1 and 3, but I think I might have missed 2.
okay. 2 is where they went to the future, and then the alternate. Trump ruled Hill Valley. I mean, Biff ruled Hill Valley.
Or
You
maybe I
know,
did see
the guy.
it.
It's kind of forgettable in my opinion.
What's your favorite movie, Alex?
Whatever. Like, in
Favorite,
general.
right? First off, favorite movie, and then favorite nerd movie. Or if they're both the same, then it doesn't matter.
That's a difficult one. I don't know, because I'm not really a big movie person. I'd rather watch TV.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm a film production student, but I prefer TV. To
I
be
kind of
fair,
like
it's
everything.
film and TV production, but I
Yeah.
prefer TV. Like, TV's just in a golden age at the moment.
Is it though?
It's like we're getting the best stuff we've ever got. Like, I haven't even watched Game of Thrones, but apparently that's phenomenal. You get all those Netflix shows. They're pumping
Okay.
hundreds of millions into TV shows. But of course
So
you
you're-
get loads of crappy ones, but you get loads of crappy movies, so...
Yeah. No, I thought you were talking about like actually on TV. You're talking more like the wide spectrum of quote unquote television, where
Yeah,
there's
television
just shows.
is not live TV anymore. I'm just talking about the broad...
I don't think I've watched live TV in,
Oh.
like, years.
Essentially,
No,
what
neither
you're
have
talking
I.
about is like a series, like
Yeah.
on Netflix, Hulu, whatever, maybe on TV. Okay, I understand. now.
Episodic things, yeah. But,
All right.
like, I just think we're at, like, some of the best stuff we've got, and
Oh yeah,
the
definitely.
budgets of the stuff are as big as movies at the moment. Like, Game of Thrones is like 10 million an episode.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. I feel like it is like a movie series.
I haven't watched it. I've really been meaning to, because apparently it's really good.
I wanted to watch it, but the thing is, it's just, like, so far ahead now. I don't know if I'd actually find the time to watch it, because I have to be in the mood to watch something.
Well, it ends next year, so once it's finished, you have all the time you need to watch it.
Yeah,
I
no
watched
idea.
How I Met Your Mother in about 3 months.
I watched How I Met Your Mother in 2 weeks.
Well, I don't have as much free time, and also there's ads on Hulu.
I just watch it on Netflix.
I download
isn't on
things from
Netflix
other
here.
sources.
Alex,
Alright,
I told
boys.
you not to incriminate yourself on this podcast.
We got him.
We got him. SWAT team.
Just censor that bit, it's fine.
FBI, open up.
Oh my god, there's so much hentai.
Is that what they find in his house?
Yeah.
That would be on my brother's computer, not mine. I'm stuck in scared.
They got into the wrong room. They arrest your brother.
I'm actually fucking scared of hentai.
Yeah, it's gross.
Have you?
Weird.
You just read the names of the categories. That's just enough to put you off.
Yeah, it's just, I was just like, I don't understand why you need.
Why do you need
cartoon
why do you,
version of sex?
why
when
do you need
there's
a
so much
category?
porn out there?
Why do you need a category called inflation?
Some people have weird kinks. I don't think I have a kink, and that makes me sad.
If
You just
don't-
haven't found it
you
yet.
need to find it. Trust me.
Yeah.
My kink is trying out different kinks. So I like just trying something new. Just ooh,
You do it once, then never do it again.
yeah, never again. Of course.
I mean, my
I'm a
kink
child.
is
I'm a
being
child of
called
God.
Daddy.
You like being called daddy?
Yeah.
I can't tell if he's being serious or not. If he's being serious, then I don't know. Yeah, this is a bit personal.
I'm kidding.
That was so.
Yeah.
Then I'm
Are you
not-
though?
No, I don't know.
This has got so
I don't know.
awkward. This has got so awkward.
I mean, I call myself daddy, but I think that's more because of Barney Stinson than a kink.
I want to.
I'm
I'm gonna start calling my girlfriend mummy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know that is actual kink, right? Like that's not
Wait,
made
is
up
it?
as a thing.
Is it?
Yeah,
I think I did it
Oops.
once as a joke. Like I called her mummy, and then.
and
she
that's
was
how you
like-
went on your first break.
Yeah, that's how we broke up.
Oops. Okay, moving on. We're not going to talk about that anymore.
What? We can't talk about hentai for a bit?
No, kinks.
Oh. So we
I'm-
can talk about hentai.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just think it's really weird that people have to watch cartoon porn when there's so much normal porn out there. Like,
yeah, but I mean,
there's so much out there.
Yeah. But
And
at the
there's a
same
lot
time,
of
people are
Asian
weird.
girls that look like the hentai people, so...
The hentai people.
Yeah. It's a
Elliot,
band.
they
isn't it?
have-
That's what I'm gonna call my band. The hentai people.
What do you play like punk rock?
We
Just
play
edgy-
J-pop.
I give up on life.
All right, I'm done talking about it. That's all I want to say about
Here you
hentai.
go, guys. Have a read through these.
What?
These right. I'm gonna read them
Oh,
out. Right, we're gonna
God,
take
don't
turns.
read them out.
We're gonna take
Alright.
turns.
You can
reading them
read
okay?
out most of them, but you probably shouldn't read.
Elliot, Alex, and me. All right.
Oh, I can't pronounce
Okay.
the second one.
Oh no,
It's-
we're gonna skip that one because it's boring. If you
Wait,
think
then
it's
that
boring,
means-
skip it.
That means I get okay.
A Heigo, I don't know what that is. Alright, before we do this, for those who don't know what hentai is, okay, and I'm directly talking to my girlfriend because she watches this show. Hentai is cartoon sex. Specifically, usually just from Japan, isn't it?
It's cartoon porn, dude.
Cartoon
come
porn.
on.
Well, it's sex porn, same stuff.
It's not quite the
No,
same.
it's not.
Well, you're not having sex with a cartoon, are you?
Well, I mean, speak for yourself.
You just
Let's
collect
just
your
read these
body
titles
pillows.
out. Alright, if we know the definition of it, then we can... We don't have to describe each one, but if there's one that we're like, what is that? And you know the definition.
What if we don't want to say the definition?
Alright. Tough luck. You're contractually obligated.
Fuck.
I struggled to say that.
Okay, just come on.
Alright. A Higo or a Higao? What do you
Alien.
call that?
All right.
You got what, Alex?
Alien.
Anal.
It comes up straight away, so what is that?
Oh god.
Alright. A Higao, also called O-face, is a term of Japanese
back in one
pornography describing a facial expression of fictional characters during sex, often used in porno. Okay. So it's the O-face in porn. That's on my search history. I'm gonna get arrested.
They have a tag specifically for the face they make.
Yeah, it's probably just like loads of different, like a slideshow of loads of different images of that face.
Probably.
You've probably seen it once or twice, like, you know.
Most likely.
What was your one?
Anal.
Yep, don't need to explain that.
Mhm.
BDSM, which is bondage, domination, something.
Sadomasochism.
Something. Of course, that's how you return. What does sado mean, or whatever?
Well, if you're a sadist, then you like causing pain. If you're a
Oh,
masochist,
sadist.
then you... Yeah.
Mhm.
You enjoy pain, alright.
So it's like
Alright,
the two.
BDSM.
Yeah. The fucking big...
Big.
Alex?
I hope I don't need to explain what big boobs is to anyone, because if I have to explain that, they shouldn't be watching this.
I think even a kid knows that.
At this point, yeah, it's 20, whatever
Well,
the
like,
year
they
it
get
is.
2020 by the time this gets
So, you
released.
know. Oh my god. He knows us too well. Alright, let's not read the normal ones, because, like, we all know what they are.
I'd just like to point out the fact that there's a... I'd like to point out the tag that there is a comedy tag.
I love how you're pointing out comedy and you're leaving out ugly bastard, inflation, and incest.
Okay, I'm
We
on the
haven't got
top
to that
line
yet,
still.
okay?
I haven't even gotten to the second line, okay?
There's a dark skin tag,
There's a demon tag.
dubbed. So people dub
Yeah, because it's
hentai.
mostly in Japanese. God, imagine that being your job. You're not even the original voice actor.
You're just like in a mic, just making sex noises. Wow.
There's foot job.
Oh, there's
I mean,
Fuchinari.
that's just a regular one. Femdom.
Do you guys know what Fuchinari is?
No, what is
No.
Fuchinari? Please
Yes.
explain for us.
Fuchinari is women with large schlongs.
Okay, those aren't women. Just...
It's basically trapped.
There's no chicks with dicks, only dudes with tits. Okay.
There's.
Gender bender.
Why is there just ghost?
There's
When
not
you fuck the
possession on this
ghost, you just
website.
like come on your own belly.
Oh, there's not possession on this website.
Oh, what a shame. Golden shower.
Oh
So for
no.
those who
Oh.
don't know what golden shower is, that is when you piss on someone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't-
that's essentially what it is.
What's harem?
I don't
Alright, I'll
know.
Google it. Don't worry, guys. Elliot to the rescue.
You sure? I've got a VPN on just in case.
Alright, you Google it because I've already Googled fucking Ahigao, which is the O face.
Inflation? That's disgusting.
Oh,
That's-
that's so gross.
That's when they're really fat.
You know what? My girlfriend's probably not watching this anymore. She's probably turned it off. I don't think she's either turned it off or put headphones in.
Harem is
Or she's
a separate
getting ready to call you right
A
now.
harem is a separate part of a Muslim household reserved for all of the wives and female servants.
Oh, so it's
Oh.
it's like multiple wives type thing. I'm guessing.
It's basically when you
Nice,
have
nice.
You guys can go back, but I'm just skipping ahead to point out not only is there rape, which is fucked up, there is reverse rape. Now, I want to know what reverse rape is. Is that where you start getting raped and you turn it around and rape them? Like, you play like that Uno reverse card and you start fucking them?
I think the one that I'd want to, out of all these, the one that I just don't want to see more than any of the others is probably X-Ray.
Oh.
No, inflation is the one I don't
Oh
want to see.
fuck. What about Monster Girl?
Right,
What does
what-
that mean?
It's probably like zombies and vampires and stuff. What is Netori? Could you Google that?
Oh God.
Just don't
Okay.
Google. Whatever you do, don't Google lolly.
I know.
First there's a comedy tag, and then there's just plot tag.
Is that how you spell pregnant?
Oh, so
Because that doesn't
basically,
look right.
Notori is basically just cuck.
Oh,
Oh.
that doesn't. That pregnant
that
doesn't
is-
look like it's spelled
Like
right.
it's pretty,
That is how you
It's
spell
it's pretty
pregnant.
tame compared to
Okay.
everything else on here. I gotta say.
That is.
Yeah.
Public sex. Casual.
What about
Oh, I've seen it before, but I can't remember what it is. Sundari or whatever.
Oh God.
To
Guys.
sunder-
guys? We skipped over lactation. How does that work into sex?
It
They use it as lube.
they use it as fuel so they can keep going.
What, like he's drinking it? What? Oh
Yes.
My God, right. All right, we've had enough. This is it. We're done. We're
like,
done. I'm ending the podcast. I
I hope
quit.
you liked my contribution to the podcast tonight.
Oh God.
I'm actually a bad person.
That's-
we know. That's why you're here.
All right. Does anyone else have a topic to talk about? Should
I think-
Should I pull up a topic?
Yeah, go and pull out.
What were we talking about before hentai?
Movie sequels, believe it or not.
How did we get to hentai from movie
Because
sequels?
I talked about piracy, and then you said that the police were going to break into my house and find hentai. They said that hentai scares me.
Oh, yeah.
So I tried to bring up the many reasons why hentai scares me, and I think you're now scared too.
Oh God, it's just. Oh.
You think that terrifies me? I'm intrigued.
He's gonna do a lot of research tonight. He's gonna come back next episode as the hentai expert. There's gonna be Jack's hentai corner where he just talks about hentai for a good 20 minutes on his own. Like both of us go get a drink or something, and he's just like,
It's just like a college course, just hentai 101.
well,
All right.
I wanted to
don't know.
talk about Christmas,
That's offensive.
the holidays.
Okay, better.
Okay.
Specifically,
I just wanted
which
to know-
holiday?
Christmas.
Okay, cool.
Okay, great. So basically, I just wanted to know what you guys are doing for Christmas. You having a good time? Any Christmas stories? Any
We're spending.
trying to get it festive since we're in December.
We're doing Christmas at our house this year, which is the first time we've done that in probably 7 or 8 years, which would be cool. So we normally go around to other family
Yeah,
members and shit.
That's gonna be a pain to clean. I'm sorry.
I have to go home for Christmas. Well, I don't have to. I'm choosing to go home.
I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, why have we not even talked about on this podcast the fact that I don't live at home anymore?
Because it's been so long since you moved.
Yeah, you've kind of been living
It's
there
kind of
like
just.
what, 5 months now?
Since September.
It's just the norm for us now.
Basically, I moved away for uni.
Yeah, because when you go to
Because
university,
Elliot's
you
responsible
have
and
to
going to uni
dorm.
instead of like me, where I'm just winging it and hope I can get a job without.
Yeah, I'm responsible doing a film production course where I turn up 30% of the time and I'm always hungover.
Your attendance is still
That
better
sounds
than
like
quite a
my
lot of
college
people I know.
experience. I mean, going back to the whole Christmas thing, I celebrate Christmas, but I don't know. I probably gonna work,
Oh, yeah, I'll be working over
Make-
Christmas for the most part.
make content, maybe go visit my girlfriend in Indonesia after she sends me $1,000.
No, you're sending her $1,000. I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
don't know
she's-
anything about it. That's not my email. Don't check it.
It's just elliotconsjack@gmail.com.
Hide in plain sight. Then you won't realize.
But yeah, I don't know, just
Yeah, it's a perfectly Indonesian name, Elliot Cons. And Jack is the last name. That's an Indonesian last name.
yeah.
I think you need to look up what
I
an
mean-
Indonesian is.
It's one of those people.
Yeah, careful what you
People
tread
who
here.
live in Indonesia, right? But yeah,
What?
I said,
Alex?
careful what you tread here.
That's why I just went silent. I was like, one of those.
How can I not be racist?
People.
I know. I won't say
I was trying to think
anything.
of something funny to say without being racist, and it didn't work.
That shows what kind of people we
that's
are.
the. But yeah, I mean, okay. I just wanted to point out that Santa has a huge sack because he only comes once a year.
Sames.
Oh yeah, how's Dick Destroyed December going for you guys?
Dick destroy. Oh no, you're not competing in. Dick
No, I'm not
Destroy.
doing it. How the fuck can you jerk off 31 times in a day? What the fuck?
So, for those who don't know what Dick Destroy December is, Abby, Dick Destroy December is the rival to No Nut November. So, No Nut November, you don't masturbate at all.
No, it's
You
not
never
you
come.
don't masturbate at all, it's you don't come at all.
You don't come at all, okay? So, you can
I
masturbate
failed.
till the edge and then not if you want
For a
to.
whole month,
I mean,
you're
that's
a
just,
fucking
it's just
psycho.
preference. But Dick Destroy December, or Destroy Dick December, is where you masturbate the amount of times as the date. So
the
on
date
on the first one time.
On the first day.
On the first day of Christmas.
I
on the
came.
12th day of Christmas, I destroyed my
came.
dick. Yeah, so by 31
You're
days,
inside,
you're fucked. Wait, it's...
I mean, I don't know. I've done it before.
Thanks for watching this podcast.
Okay, you were
I
supposed
quit.
to. You were supposed to ask me how, and then we were going to do this improv bit where I'm actually some deformed mutant with the incredible ejaculation ability. But okay.
That
Right,
just sounds
how
like
do you
you're
have
fan, but you're already watching the
refraction,
headphones, haven't you?
refractive period.
Hey, listen, man.
He knew
They
what all
can't-
those categories was, but he was like, what are they?
Ugh. I had a quick question for you, Elliot.
Yeah.
It seems like your girlfriend is very innocent. What the hell is she doing with you?
She asks me that question all the time.
So she doesn't even know.
No, and then I chain her up.
Fucking hell.
Oh, okay.
Comment on this video
Just
if you need help.
kidding. Blink twice. We can't see you, but blink twice. No, I guess she's found something that she likes. I don't know what.
Elliot,
I think she thinks I'm rich, but I'm really not.
how many times has she had to pay for the date?
How many times hasn't she had to pay for the date? Twice.
How many dates have you been on?
About 29. And those 2 dates she didn't pay for were we went to the park.
Nice.
Oh, my arse hurts from sitting down.
Yeah, sitting down.
I was not expecting that's where that was gonna go.
Yeah, she pays and my arse hurts.
Yeah. Okay, what are we doing on this podcast?
Well, what's
this
time?
is not as bad as it usually gets on this podcast.
I can make it worse.
Don't.
There's people outside my door and
That's a shame.
loud.
You should
I'll just.
you should invite them
go
in and have sex
I'll go on
with
B
them.
and just make this much worse.
Did you just say invite them in? I've been talking about my girlfriend for the past minute or two, and you're asking me to invite some random girls in to have sex with.
Yeah.
This is why you're single.
No, it's because. Shut up.
Alex, he knows why.
Yeah, I'm just a retard.
He had a chance recently and he blew
Oh,
it.
whoops. Also, I accidentally
Well,
Wait, if
and
you-
she
I
didn't
accidentally
blow it.
destroyed my Tinder account as well. I
Destroyed
signed
it.
out and signed back in. All of my pictures were gone, and my bio was missing. So I uninstalled it and reinstalled it, and then when I tried to sign in, my account was deleted. So I had to start again.
Oh no.
Well, you could
They
always-
really just didn't want you on there, kid.
You lost all your progress, did you?
I matched with someone earlier today, and their bio just, I love it. I'm gonna find it.
I always find people I know on there. Well, when I was on it, I'm not on it anymore. I swear.
Good
Abby,
save.
don't break up
What?
with me.
Her bio. This girl's bio is
I was just like, can I see your phone real quick?
want to be tied down literally and figuratively.
Oh.
Can you give me her number?
He's gonna fly all the way over.
I always match with
She's
people who are in like London or really far away or whatever, and I just can't be bothered. If they say like more than 5 miles away, I can't be asked.
Why don't you put your filter down to 5 miles then?
Because I'm in fucking Braintree, so I'll see like 2 people.
And it's your mum.
Dude,
it's your
I
mum and your
literally-
sister you didn't know you had.
I drive like 12 miles a day.
Yeah, I can't be bothered learning how to
5
drive 'cause
miles.
I spend most of my time working.
Understandable. At least you have
I
a
don't
bike.
need. I have a one actually I don't because it got stolen. But I leave work about 10 minutes on foot away from my house. So
Oh, that's not bad.
I live in bike capital of England, Cambridge, and I don't have a bike.
yeah, because if you did it would probably get. If
You
you
should
did
get
it would
one.
get stolen.
No, if I did, I'd injure myself horrifically.
Do you not know how to ride a bike?
I
He's
know
just
how
a
to ride a
retard.
bike, just not very
He
well.
doesn't know how to ride a bike.
Yeah, well, you don't know how to. Shut up.
This is true.
I'm just very, very tired.
Understandable. I mean, we've been going for a good hour now.
Yeah, 53 minutes.
Don't normally make it this long.
No, I normally last about 30 seconds. Oh, you're talking about.
This isn't just a really
This is a
like
sexually charged podcast.
Yeah, why is it?
It's called the Dick Destroys
What do-
December.
You'd think we'd be less sexually frustrated if it was Dick Destroys December, but somehow we're more.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I've been single for about, see, today's second, a
He's
little
actually
under
doing
2
that.
For
months.
me, it's been a little over a year. I just don't care.
Yeah, but my last
Can't
girlfriend,
relate, bitches.
my last girlfriend, even though she dated me, she refused to do anything because I was quote unquote ugly.
My last, fucking hell.
Really?
My last girlfriend.
Did she
No.
actually say that?
Well, she did, but it was as a joke. I think it was because we're still young, and she wants to wait.
I was gonna
I don't
say, if my girlfriend called me ugly, I'd put her back in the
Fucking
prison.
My ex's sex drive was too much for me to keep up with.
Oh, Brian.
No, it was fucking painful. You don't understand. It's horrible.
Yeah, I've met your ex, Alex. She's fucking.
Yeah, I know. She's literally. She might. You'd think she's a crackhead, but she just like doesn't touch drugs at all.
No, but
What?
She's a crackhead without doing drugs. Oh my god.
God. I mean,
I bet she's still not over.
I don't know. I'd be too scared to find out.
you just
see-
call her
do you
up
see-
and
Yeah,
she's
sometimes. Well, she works in Tesco's, and I spend half my life in Tesco on my lunch break, so it's kind of hard not to.
you just call her up and then she's like, I'm tracking your phone number.
I mean, I've
remember
not
when I was
moved.
very drunk. I was very drunk, and she was there, and she was just like talking to me for a good 20 minutes about how much she wants to get
Oh,
with you,
I
Alex.
forgot about
and
that.
I was just like, and I was like, you've got a boyfriend.
I forgot about that. I actually completely because there's been like 2 parties at Sam's on the 2 times he's visited. Like in my mind, there's
Yeah.
only one.
Yeah, Jack.
Yeah, sure. In my mind, there's only one, and I get the 2 confused, so I don't remember what happened at which.
Oh my god, we graffitied
Oh,
what's his name's
yeah,
face,
James.
James's
He
face.
woke up with like 6. He was walking through town. He went into Subway with swastikas on his face.
I'm intrigued. What
Well,
did you do to
basically,
his face?
He passed
Me
out.
and
He
this
passed
girl
out like
were
drunk at
drawing
like
swastikas on his
8:30 p.m. He was already fucked.
And we failed to draw like 3 swastikas. Like we did it wrong 3 times before we finally got a right one, and we did it 4th right one.
And
Oh.
he didn't realise, and then he tried to clean it off the next day, and it wouldn't come off. So then he went into town and bought Subway with that on his face, and just didn't give a shit because he's just completely shameless. I went into town the day after
Actually,
with
my-
him, Nadia, and George. And Nadia went into Subway with him, and I went into Tesco with George because George wanted a meal deal, and he couldn't even fucking walk in a straight line because he was still drunk.
Who else did we draw on?
Jenny as well. Jenny got drawn on.
Oh yeah,
what do you
yeah.
guys do when you in your free time?
That girl was like really like aggressively
Yeah.
horny.
Can I have her
She's
number?
not single anymore.
Can I have her
I don't
number?
fucking have her number. I barely know her.
I couldn't tell if she was flirting with me or having a go at me. It was
I
really
don't know.
scary.
She's just fucking scary.
I was just like, okay, I'm gonna leave.
I don't. What? We haven't hopped on a podcast in like 8 months, and then this is what we come back to.
It's because I'm here.
It's anarchy. This is your 2nd appearance on the podcast. You've actually made more appearances than
That's quite
John.
funny.
I nearly said Jack. John. I forget their names. I get them mixed up. They're both Asian. I can't tell.
John's white.
Oh, is he?
Yes, I'm the only minority
I
here.
can't tell races. No, Alex is.
Oh yeah,
Puerto Rican.
I forgot about that. I'm not just.
Do your accent again. Do your accent.
There you go.
Oh, that was great. I love that.
I still can't get over how like
How he
Easily he
switches.
tra-
He just
yeah.
switches like that. Like, yeah.
it's nothing.
I guarantee you, I'll get a text message from Abby going, "I didn't hear anything when Alex was supposedly speaking." And I'm like.
Do we have anything else we want to talk about, or is that just the end of the podcast?
I mean, it's a good time to end it. We're almost at an hour.
Yeah.
Do you want to wrap it up since it's your show?
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
And
Putting
cut.
all the pressure on me. I see how it is. I don't get paid enough for
You don't
this
get paid
shit.
anything.
I
don't
hope
get
you.
paid.
I hope you enjoyed the
Alex
podcast.
gets paid.
What do I get paid?
What?
Compliments, you sexy beast.
Can I get a raise?
No.
Damn.
Finish your work and then you're fired.
Then I won't finish my work then.
Oh, damn it. How about this? You'll get a promotion if you finish your work.
Okay.
Then I'll fire you. What?
Wait, what?
Nothing? Just
Oh,
carry
okay.
on.
All right.
Your job is
So,
safe.
I hope you enjoyed the podcast today. If you made it to the
I'm
end,
sorry.
why?
I'm so sorry.
Why?
Oh,
If
sorry.
you made it to the end, hi Abby. Remind me to get milk.
Is our whole audience for our podcast just your girlfriend?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Hey, that's one more viewer than any of you are bringing in.
Do you want me to finish this or not?
Her review was, and I quote, "Fuck that Asian guy."
Somehow,
She could tell.
So,
your-
John.
somehow
So,
I felt like that
John-
wasn't the
She
review.
didn't even want. Yeah, it was John. Her review was, "Pussy, pussy, pussy, marijuana."
Once again, feel like you're putting words in her mouth here.
Put someone else in her mouth. What?
All right, and I'm just
Oh, I'm so getting broken up with once she watches this.
yeah, you really are. Okay, that's the end of the podcast. Do we have any like links in the description?
You have a Twitter, but I don't think you've ever used it.
We have a Twitter
You have
and a
a Facebook?
Facebook.
You don't have a link to your
You-
Facebook. You don't have a
Yeah, we
link
have
to your
a
Facebook on your channel.
Yeah, because I'm not proud.
You should probably check those out. I think it's because we never
we also
promote
have
them.
links to Jack's channel and John's channel. Alex doesn't have a channel because he has better things to do with his life.
And then this is Elliot's channel, technically.
Yeah, no, I own this channel.
Actually, no. Just put a link to my Twitter instead.
No.
Okay, fine. My channel.
Put a
All right,
link
we'll
to
see you in the
link
next
to
one, which
people.
hopefully will come out next month in January.
Alex, do you want me to link people you to?
I don't use my Twitter.
Link
Right.
it to his Pornhub page.
I'm gonna link everyone to your Facebook
Oh,
so you get
fuck.
added by strangers. And when I say strangers, I mean Abby. She's gonna.
I
suck
really
your
doubt
ass.
that.
All right, and I'm going to end the podcast before it gets any worse. We hope you enjoyed. I don't know why you would, but we hope you enjoyed. And
Thanks for watching, Abby.
all right, I'm really considering quitting this job.
Okay. What's
Can I stop
different?
recording yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can stop. Thank you. Bye.